Tom!
Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, welcoming you back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. In the last episode, we stopped an assassination attempt on the Archbishop, which is actually a plot to raid the tombs underneath there. Got ourselves a new weapon in the Sword of the Creator, and things are getting more and more complicated. We had 3,000 G from the Church of Saros for to fund the activities. But what's happening?
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Saros are away from the Monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
I'm gonna scratch you with my back!
I gotta say, I never would have guessed you were a descendant of the King of Liberation. You didn't forget, did you? That story I told you about a relic that could cut a mountain in half? That relic was the Sword of the Creator, the very same used by Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
What are you talking about?
Don't be coy, Teach. The Sword of the Creator could only be wielded by Nemesis. If you can use it too, that can only mean you have that bloodline's crest.
I don't understand.
Fine, keep your secrets. But just so you know, I don't understand isn't gonna cut it here at the monastery. Speaking of, Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. He probably wants to examine your crest with those crazy instruments of his. Actually, sounds amusing. Maybe I'll tag along.
If it isn't my little Claude, what has you so worked up?
Judith? What are you doing here?
That's Lady Judith to you, boy. I told you, until you're in charge, I expect you to address me with all due respect. Anyway, I'm here to retrieve you. Duke Regan's condition has taken a turn for the worse.
Are you saying the old man's on his deathbed?
No, it's not that bad. But in the state he's in, he won't be able to participate in the next Roundtable conference. He wants you to go in his stead. I volunteered to play the messenger.
Well, thanks for that. Oh, and Teach, this is Judith, also known as the hero of House Dathnal.
So you're little Claude's teacher, are you? How much trouble has he been giving you?
Oh my god, you have no idea. I mean, not too much.
If her nickname didn't give it away, you should know that Judith, Lady Judith, is the leader of the famous House Dathnal of the Leicester Alliance. She used to be a big deal at the Roundtable conferences, but it seems of late she's been reduced to a mere...
You had better shut that mouth before I put my boot in it, you tactless nuisance. Now come on, let's get going. Sorry, Professor, but I need to borrow the boy for a bit.
I suppose we'll have to finish our chat later. Sorry, Teach. But don't you worry. I'll be back in time for our next mission. All right, Judith, let's get going.
It's Lady... I suppose you are the active leader for the time being. Fair enough, boy. Fair enough.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The Crest of Flames. That is what you possess.
The Crest of Flames.
Your ability to wield the Sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Man, these people sure like to talk. Manuela's birthday? Flowers.
Thank you.
No problem, Manuela. Alrighty. Well, we're definitely exploring today. That much is certain. I don't remember if I greeted y'all properly with the hello everybody, Tom Fox here, looking back to more Fire Emblem 3 houses, but we're gonna go explore the monastery now. Begin exploring. The first thing I'm gonna do is change out of these drab clothes. Oh, it's so much better. Give me my old mercenary outfit back. What do you gotta say, Sothis?
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
This pounding in my chest just grows. Stop punching me! Oh man, there's a lot here. The Smithy and tending to the saints. Huh. We got a few quests around here as well, so we're gonna be taking care of those. In the meantime, oh hello. Tea of the Saints. We're gonna make our rounds around here. I'm trying to zoom out the mini map, but it doesn't appear to be working. There we go. Let's start with the classrooms. Hoot hoot, hoot hoot. Smithing stone. Bone apple tea. Hey, Raph.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests or heroes relics or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
I'm not sure.
Personally, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually...
Oh God, his true loves. I'm not gonna invite you to tea, and I don't got any gifts for you. Sorry, buddy. Hello, Lysa. Oh boy, hi, Hilda.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
Please stop speculating. I believe so.
I was just kidding. Anyway, as I said before, I do like having a little drama in my life.
Oh good, as long as everything's on your terms. You disgust me.
Is it true that Lady Rhea entrusted the Sword of the Creator to you? I can hardly even fathom you being capable of wielding something of such power. Just who are you anyway?
Nobody.
That reminds me.
Wait, who is this? Is it just a student?
The Lester.
It's just a student, okay.
It is said.
Oh, I don't care. You have no name. You are unimportant to me. Encyclopedia of Sweets. A book describing sweet treats from all across Fodlan. It probably belongs to someone who adores sweets. Nah. Who would adore sweets? Hello, Annette.
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Aw. Thank you. You're sweet, Annette. I'm sorry I called you plain in the previous episodes. Hello, Dorothea.
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
Owl feather. The ancient coin.
Thank you, Professor.
Linhard, how you doing, buddy?
You and your class were at that fight in the Holy Mausoleum, right? I sincerely hope the holy artifacts are unscathed. I admit I wish I could have been there to see it all, even if it does make me queasy. But I was there too early. I'd gone first thing in the morning. At noon, one of the monks chased me out, saying I'd been there too long. Who were they to decide when I've been somewhere too long?
I talked to you because I needed to get away from something. Don't mind me. Bag of tea leaves. A small bag of mixed variety of tea leaves. Probably belongs to someone who is interested in tea. I don't think it's Lawrence. I wonder if I made a mistake when choosing Lawrence as my buddy here. Online liaison. Might as well activate this. Available travelers. Oh, send a unit to travel abroad. Okay, a recon location is the reception hall. Do they? I'm assuming they come back at some point. Raphael, do your stuff. I don't know what sending off does. Sending unit abroad, if you would like them back to return, you can bring them back and start next week. While abroad, they'll still be available as usual. Yes. Traveler's been sent off. Okay. I don't know exactly what the... Oh, these are the players? Oh man, they're wearing clothes I ain't ever seen before. I should be. I guess I'm setting off my low-level guy there. Training. I'll go to the training grounds to talk to people. Hello, Dimitri.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
You got it, Dimitri. I got a sword belt fragment. Metal piece from a sword belt that broke off due to wear. It probably belongs to someone who's devoted to training.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fodlan is a complicated place.
Yeah, it's rough, buddy. We got a tournament here. Does that cost an action point? It does. It is a... What kind of tournament is this? Lance tournament, it seems. Leone would actually be perfect for that. Get 300 G in intermediate seal. Training lance is what's used. I guess I'll decide on all that at the end. The first part of this is just gonna be talking to everybody, then we'll get to the quests. It really bothers me that I can't go to tea with some of the people. Way more than it actually should. I guess I'll recruit them at some point. I'm probably gonna, oh, that's my, lounge there. Oh, I see, this is the dormitories. Hello. I'm gonna talk to the door. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see what that said. Hello, Bernadetta.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
I'll take your word for it.
You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
Hey, did you happen to lose this?
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem. Hey, while we're on the subject, how would you like to come along with me on a mission?
Yeah.
All right. Be able to possibly get in with her right good. A lot of food in here. The garden is this way. Oh, I can't go down that way. Frassin. Sam-a-gammon. Biffle-baffin. I haven't even... There's just still a lot I could do around here. Hey, it's Manuela.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again, and so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them. Except maybe Hilda. Oh, hello. Wait. Oh, it was a book. It was a book on planting seeds. Hello. Yeah, I'd like to do some gardening. I'd like to harvest. Rocky burdock. I don't really get any flowers though. We'll plant a little bit of something there. Ooh, flowers. Okay. Plant some flower seeds. Mixed fruit seeds. Oh, I can only plant 2 things. Well, the flower seeds will work then. Cultivate. Let's go ahead and prune them. A nice pruning, and then I'll come back in at some point and get the results of that.
Hi.
All right, there's somebody here on the, no, not there. That's, oh, it's Flane that wants something. Hello, Flane. Dog, pet the dog? Nintendo. You did this in Breath of the Wild, you're doing this now. You did this in Mario Odyssey. Why can't we pet the animals?
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove.
What's your
Might
quest?
you help me with a favor?
I cannot believe how poorly maintained the saint statues are. Just look at them, clutter at their feet as though that is even remotely acceptable. Accept. All right. What else do we got around here? Somebody's over this way. Somebody's over yonder. We also, oh, 2 quests out of here.
No.
Sweet. The Smithy.
Would you help me out?
I'm running low on supplies, so you don't want anything left for forging weapons or making repairs. Sorry to bother with this, but can you fetch some materials for me? Find the iron welding material near the marketplace and give it to the blacksmith. Once you be able to use the blacksmith to help forge weapons. So, they say it was in the market? Whatever, I could just talk to this guy. Hello?
I could use your help.
Bandits have overrun my trade route. Please, can you clear them out so that the merchants can reach the monastery? Head to Magdred Way and take them to bandits. New merchants will come to the monastery to sell their wares if they know the area is safe. We get more of seeds, merchant military and oh, those are, okay. We get bandits as, oh, damn. You'll need to go into battle to complete certain quests. Choose one of the battles on your day off. All right, we'll have to see how that goes. Hello? Iron welding material. Let's go turn this quest in right now. What's over here? Perfume bottle. Use perfume bottle. A bottle containing rare perfume probably belongs to someone who's particular about fashion. And what's here? A fish. An earthworm. 4 fish. Gotta be careful. Gotta make the sweeps.
Count on you.
How'd it go? How helpful. So you want to repair that sword? I'll give you the necessary materials for free just this once. Smithing stone and black sand steel. Renown goes up and we get money!
Hey there.
Hello. Got iron welding material. I could repair some stuff. Can I repair my Sword of the Creator? Steel sword. I want to repair something that's like really in disrepair. The steel bow, maybe. I've got some stuff that's like in horrible condition that needs repairing, unless I sold it. I think I'm gonna repair Ignat's. Oh, these iron gauntlets. Yep.
Is this it?
Repair them.
There you go.
Repair the iron gauntlets, and let's repair. I got 2 steel ones, so I might as well repair them both. I also should see what I can upgrade as well. The forge. Can you not? What do I got with my iron gauntlets? I can use a smithing stone to upgrade them so their hit is better. I need better professor level in order to be able to upgrade other things in certain ways. Interesting. I'm almost at D+, so I might as well wait on that.
Come back anytime.
We've learned a lot about the smithy. Head to battle at Magdred. Let's go. Hello.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
I want this to go in a way where it's like, maybe something does happen where your main character ends up turning evil, and then this guy is the guy to stop you. Hello, Ingrid.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Ooh. We're learning a little bit about our characters here. Hello, Gilbert.
Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
No, Professor. The pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
I'm not gonna question a man based on how formal he is with people. You don't do that. Hello, Lawrence.
It seems that our next mission is another bandit hunt. This time I've heard that their leader is the son of a noble family. What a complete disgrace to the nobility.
Shut your nut, Lawrence, okay? You're right up there with the church, I swear.
Hey.
In terms of the badness. Oh boy. What's over here? Petra. Ooh, I missed 2 people in the main hall? Oh, they were up the stairs, that's why. I thought this didn't count as more of, all right, oh, that's Lawrence. The other 2 are, there we go, Edelgard and Hubert.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the Sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
Your friend's creepy. Your friend's real creepy. Hello, Petra.
I have never had goings to the kingdom's north. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
Apparently, I just came into to being a conscious being at the beginning of this game. Hey, Casper.
I'm gonna keep training until I can beat you.
What? Just gonna little fired up here. Oh, we got support conversations as well, so we're gonna have to do this before the end of this. Unused lipstick. Lipstick that would go ideal for a young lady. It probably goes with someone who likes wooing women. What?
Hello.
So it belongs to like, I was gonna say Dimitri, but that's not him. What are the womanizers? Like one of the several womanizers in this game. There, I said it. All right, let's go ahead and head on over to, the Knights Hall.
Okay, pleased to meet you. I am Rodrigue Achille Fraudarius,
I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus.
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
You might need... You should probably shave more than just the middle of your mustache.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Catherine, you seem a touch bloodthirsty there, buddy. Hey, Sylvain.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we share the same blood. We're still family.
Did you lose this lipstick?
Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
A little bit of a counter there to what's kind of happening. I'm just gonna move on. We don't need to discuss it any further. He seems uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Let's go to the cathedral real quick. Let's go to the cathedral real quick. I don't gotta do the let me in bit again. There are 2 notes. Yes, I'd like to read the notes. I'm hesitant to invite a girl to my room in the middle of the night with you-know-who living right next door. I'm terrified of the scolding the next day. Perhaps time you and I discussed your behavior. Maybe rethink room assignments. It makes sense that she would be angry with you. Maybe I'll rethink room assignments. There was 1 note. When I see the students enthusiastically eating together in the dining hall, I sometimes wish to join them. I wonder if that would be a bother. Maybe once in a while, but don't make it a habit. That's a bad idea. I'm sure the students would be happy to share a meal. Rhea! I guess even the Archbishop isn't above,
Well...
Hello, Ash.
So the whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lonato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
I get the feeling that this freckled, rosy-cheeked boy is gonna have the most tragic story of all in this game. At least through this chapter, anyway. Art book, a book about art movements in Fodland over the centuries. It probably belongs to someone who is interested in art. Hello, Mercedes.
Isn't it strange? Saint Seros's body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
You are just a treasure, aren't you? All right, okay, let's go pick up the junk. Wait, that's a 5-star gift! Oh my god! Saint Nick statue. The statue of Saint Nick of the Four Saints is said that he was known for his wisdom and dexterity. Through the unskilled art of human interaction, he used his gifts to help those in need. Though unskilled in the art of human interaction, he was also an indomitable warrior who slew countless foes on the battlefields. Saint Maquil shard. A strange stone seems to have fallen off of Saint Maquil. Statue of Saint Maquil, one of the four saints. It said that his gift for strategy was unparalleled. He served as the chief tactician of Saint Seros and was a pioneering figure for a master of the magical arts. Hello, statue artisan. You've not unlocked this. Oh, okay. Well, let's go over here then. Saint Sethlian statue. The statue of Saint Sethlian, I'm gonna pronounce it like that until I actually learn what it is or hear it pronounced in game, is one of the four saints. It is said that it was a beautiful, kind soul who was beloved by all for her empathy and her ability to heal the severely wounds. She is the daughter of Saint Sickle. Saint Sethlian shard. Saint Sickle shard.
Thank you so much.
How wonderful. The saint, where the saints' statues dwell, looks so much better now. Perhaps you'll receive a special blessing for carrying out such an important task. Quest complete. I got fish. When you complete quests and paralogs and auxiliary battles, you'll earn renown, which can be spent to restore the statue of the four saints. Huh. As you restore the statues, you will gain various bonus in your unit's growth. Huh. Statue of Saint Sickle, one of the four saints. It is said he was a compassionate yet stern figure whose faith was so true he was able to perform miracles. He is the father of Saint Cethleon. Hello.
Need something?
Let's see. +1 to land skills, +1 to faith. Faith +1! Oh man, it's a sign! Alright, I think we might at least, let's see, 1,700 for each. We can only get up to experience +5% for 3 of these, if we decide to go that way. We do a lot with bows and brawling, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
You're all set. This one?
Oh, okay, the price reduces.
You're all set. This one?
Okay, yeah, so we can get +5% experience for all of them.
This one?
We'll keep it balanced for now. I've got a ton of renown to spend.
You're all set. This one?
This one? You're all set. I'll see what my leftovers are at the end of this. It seems like I'm spending 1,000 for each one of these, so I'll have 1,400 after I finish leveling these up.
You're all this one. You're all set.
So I need to figure out I'm gonna spend 1,000 on.
This one.
Or like 1,000 for. Well, yeah, I won't have enough after that for any of the other ones. Class experience +1. Ooh, that's actually a good one. Flying +2, riding +2, heavy armor. I'm gonna go with class experience +1. That'll make things a bit easier there. All right, so I got like all the base skills there, +5 in there. Divine pulse +1, land skills +2, faith. Okay.
See you again soon.
That's a very interesting mechanic. I can't wait to visit that again. Okay, I need to go up to the 2nd floor here. Let me go up to the 2nd floor dormitory and talk to everybody else up here. Because that's just how we roll. All right, who's around to talk? Felix, hello.
Think of it. The sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient king Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon.
I actually forgot who you were. I was like, we haven't met before. And then I realized we had met before. Oh my God. I'm a horrible professor. Hey, Cyril.
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
Wait, do I have one of your lost items? No. I don't know what the others belong to. I'll probably do the same thing I did last time, where I'll save given the items for the beginning of next episode.
Oof. This wasn't the first time I've taken part in an Alliance Roundtable conference, but it was still exhausting. There's not enough cooperation in that group, especially from Lawrence's father. But at least my grandfather was surprisingly alert. Judging by that, I'd say he's got at least 5 more years in him.
It's a little gruesome, man, not gonna lie. Oh, you know, I don't think I ever went to the stables either. Whatever. Ooh, hello.
Hey there.
Portrait of Rhea. Okay, that's what I thought I had picked up at one point. I'd looked into the lost items for this chapter, so I'm gonna give that to Cyril now.
I figured.
Hey, did you lose this?
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it.
You, not gonna ask what you do with that. Alright, let me go to the stables first, because I forgot to go there. Ferdinand, Tomas, and Marianne. Oh, we get to talk to Professor Farnsworth again! Hello, Ferdinand.
The coffin of Saros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, they say it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
That's actually very interesting, now you think about it. Why would Saros' coffin hold the sword of her mortal enemy?
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Hey, you want to go to tea?
Thank you very much.
How about, let's see. How about a nice, mild, Angelica tea?
Did you need something from me?
Offer some
Thank you
tea.
very much. So nice and warm. Huh?
Hey. So, how about... Oh boy. How about the monastery rules? Shoot.
Yes.
How about those forest birds, huh?
Yes.
Conversation got lively.
Yes.
Oh man, those forest birds again.
Yes.
Can't get enough of them. Nice tea time. Impactful conversation too. Well, dang, she didn't come up with topics of her own. Oh well.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
Someday I'll get all of them right. Today is not that day. Okay, I'm gonna go spend time in the... Oh, Tomas!
The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
Good news, everyone! We're performing a crusade! Alright, let's head on over in here. We got some stuff to take care of in here, as well as a quest. We still have 2 action points left, so we might as well use those on something. Hello, Leone.
Captain Geralt was all furrowed brow earlier. Do you know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can.
Why don't you ask him yourself?
I did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
I get the feeling he's gonna have some choice words with me, considering my having this crest now and all. Hey, Hanneman.
Oh my, the crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! Ha ha ha! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
I respect your self-control.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
I gotta get the quest from Sedith, and I have to engage in a battle at some point during this month.
Hi.
Hey, Ignatz.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
Yeah, it's totally got nothing to do with this mark on my hand. Oh, that's weird. I don't think Geralt's around the school at all. I didn't talk to Where was Jaritza? I didn't even see him. No one's there. Yeah, I don't think Geralt's on campus right now. Huh. All right. I think I also have another quest to accept here on the 2nd floor. First floor. I can't do anything that direction. Both the quests are in here. One from Setith, one from Rhea.
You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
I'm gonna destroy the church!
May I ask a favor of you?
It is not always easy to adjust to life here at the monastery. I am sure the transition has been less than comfortable for some of your students. Perhaps you could help them. Find 2 students in your assigned class who are struggling with life in their monastery. Give them herbs to help alleviate their issues. Insert 420 Blaze It jokes here. Hello.
Ah, Professor. Geralt was looking for you.
Where is he?
It seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
New quest. Oh, there's 2.
I have something to ask of you.
Instructing your students should be your foremost priority, but that does not mean you can grow complacent. You must keep up your own training as well. Take on more missions and assignments is a good way to keep the training. Head to the battlefield to further hone your skills.
I have something to ask of you.
Geralt's looking for you. I last saw him near his quarters, but if he's not there, simply ask around. A visit to Geralt. Okay, so basically they just want me to go to the battlefield. So give 2 of my... So give my students drugs is step 1, and find Geralt is step 2. Leonie, have you seen Geralt?
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Geralt? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago.
Knight's
He
Hall.
was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Mom? Somebody down here who's part of a quest? Oh, that's one of my students.
Hi.
Oh, you probably
Don't
need...
you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
Yo, hey, here's some of that, here's... Oh, I can't give you. Oh, here we go. Here's some of that good kush.
Thank you very much.
Motivation increased. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me go ahead and I have to give Marianne the hopeful ones. Of course. I can just run to where Geralt supposedly is. Here.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have
We've already been over this. Here. Here's some more of that good kush.
Oh, thank you.
I appreciate your effort.
Thank you for giving the students weed. It seems you have done well in fulfilling your duty as a professor. I look forward to watching you blossom here. I got Noah fruit, peach currant, and something else that I didn't see. We're gonna head over here and talk to Geralt. Head out to the battlefield. All right, so I got 2 quests that take place in the battlefield, so I can take care of both of those next week.
Oh, Geralt? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
Oh my god. Sedith! Hey, Sedith, is there a graveyard here? Where are the dead people at?
Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Please.
Very well.
You've discerned Geralt's whereabouts. You can now view his location on the map. Find Geralt. There he is. The reception hall's probably the fastest way to get to the graveyard. Getting better at fast traveling around the school here.
What the?
Oh, hello. Rare bird found in Bridget. It probably belongs to someone who used to live there. Is Petra in the reception hall? Okay. Yes, she is. Let me give that to her.
Yes.
Hello.
I have never had Professor. You cannot.
Hey, did you lose a feather?
I had lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
I said it once, I'll say it again. It's weird to hear broken English in an American accent. It'd probably be weird to hear broken English in like an English accent as well.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you, but she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well done. You have
Thanks,
my
Dad.
thanks.
So you found Geralt visiting a grave, did you? Interesting. I would not have expected him to know anyone buried here. Still, none of my business, I suppose. Dusker Bear, renown, mint leaves, and money. Ooh, alright. What do we got? Time has worn away the name and is now illegible. You know, in theory, you could ask Geralt what your mom's name was. 11:39 to 11:59, resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories. So, how old am I in this game? Kitty. That's an interesting question now I think about it. I guess there's nothing left to do, but there is one last thing I want to take care of. Oh wait, never mind, we found a curry comb. We haven't been to the Amiibo Gazebo in a while, so let's first pick up some of the stuff that we've got from, I guess it's from the effects of the Crom Amiibo still. A lot of leaves. Oh, Crom did love his leaves. Okay, so the Amiibo Gazebo. Scan an Amiibo, we are gonna scan the Robin Smash Bros Amiibo. New music options now available for auxiliary battles. I'll try to scan one Amiibo every time we do this. It said new items are available now, but they haven't loaded in yet. Or they're just not showing up. I guess I already like started getting stuff here. Anywho, we still have some action points left, so why don't we go to the dining hall? Grab a little bite to eat with somebody. What's today's special? Let's see. I can curry favor with... Well, not with today's special, the full menu. I'm trying to get Bernadette and Dorothea here. Hang on. They were both on there at one point. No. Damn it, it's popular with the ladies. There we go. Bernadetta, Dorothea. I will have them in my party.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste. I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Our bonds grew stronger. And now I'm a D+ perfect. I guess I should go back to the Smithy now if I wanted to. Activity, more activity points for exploration. Oh, sweet! I actually just gained an activity point. Never mind, I don't get it until later. Sucks to be you, you don't get it yet. All right, I think the last thing I'm gonna do, because I wasn't able to show it off in complete victory, is I'm gonna head back to the training grounds. First, I have to talk to Judith. Second, I want to participate in the tournament here. Where's Judith? Are you? For some reason, I thought you were somebody else.
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
I know his name isn't actually pronounced Judith, but I can't remember how it's actually pronounced. So next time somebody says it, also Mercedes and Judith definitely are siblings or something. I don't know. House versus House Lance tournament. So we're gonna bring in our resident Leonie, because she probably has the best shot against going up against all these. Ingrid, Soldier, Sylvain, Ferdinand, and Dimitri. I think she'll be fine. All right, first battle against Ingrid. She actually can't hurt me. So we can actually just skip this battle? Another one bites the dusto. And we get money for it as well. Next up, he's only gonna do 1 damage. The ones I really want to see are the ones that I think are gonna really affect this. I have the option to heal as well, right? Finally, we're getting some damage in, but still not enough. Sylvain only deals 3.
That takes care of that.
And alive, Leone. All right. Ferdinand, who only deals 2 What is with this? Am I gonna get through this whole thing without actually taking any damage from anybody?
Another one down.
And another one gone, and another one gone. All right, let's see if we can calculate this out. 5. 16. I didn't need to heal at all for this. Leone, you are incredible.
I'll celebrate later.
She swept through the entire thing without having to use a single healing item. House versus House Lance tournament. Leone has shown through. Intermediate seal was earned as a reward for victory. We get 300 G in prize money. As well, we also gain some renown here. That's all I can do for now. We are going to be moving on to the next day, but not before the next episode because I still need to figure out where some of these lost items go. I'll probably end up giving them to people whom we also have... Oh, no, wait, we're not done yet. We have support conversations. Let's get through those before we end off. Hilda and Leone. Oh, boy.
Why do I have to organize the library? I'll get in trouble if it's not done, and I can't think of anyone who'd do it for me. Since no one else is around, though, time for a little break. What are those sounds? Ha! Yeah! Leone, always at it. How exhausting that must be. What's this?
Hey, what are you doing? That's mine.
If you leave it lying on the ground, people will think it's trash.
I usually wear it around my neck, but I put it down while I'm training so I don't get sweat all over it.
Well, people won't know that, will they? You should have just left it in your room.
It's a good luck charm. If I don't keep it close by, then what's the point?
How stubborn of you. I will say it looks to be a very well-loved charm.
Captain Geralt gave it to me when I was a kid.
If it's that important to you, you should wash it. Then again, I suppose it is made of wood. Have you considered coating it with resin? That would preserve it nicely. You could even accessorize it, make it look cute.
Thanks, but Captain Geralt made it especially for me. I'd really rather keep it just as it is.
Well, if that's how you feel, I won't argue with you. Me personally, I'd choose a cute necklace over a dirty old charm any day.
I'm sure you would. But Captain Geralt didn't treat me as some young girl. He treated me like a person who mattered, an equal. He taught me everything. I don't want to forget his teachings, so I'm going to keep this charm just the way it is.
Huh, what do you know?
Has the protagonist met Leone before? I don't think I'm Geralt's son. Claude, that's his name, right? Claude, for some reason I was thinking like C-L-O-D as his name, but that's not right. Again, I'm really glad that we have the voice acting on for this.
There we go. Time for a break.
Hey, Raphael, that's quite a load you've got there.
It was my turn to do the shopping again, but I might have overdone it.
Aren't those trips usually for food supplies? Why did you pick up a bunch of spears and gauntlets as well?
I was passing by the smithy, and the old man called me over. He said he was finished preparing the training weapons, so I grabbed them since I was already there.
I see. And those books?
I had just left the smithy when I ran into a merchant I recognized. He said he had some books that he brought for the library, so I took them off his hands.
Right, and that desk?
Oh, this? Can you believe someone threw this away? It only needs a little work and it'll be good as new. Someone around here was just saying that they needed a desk.
Of course. Now, this is just a friendly observation, but I see surprisingly little of the food supplies that we actually need.
Well, I worked up an appetite from carrying all this stuff, so I had a snack on my way back.
Raphael, I appreciate the thought, but you can't get so carried away with helping out like that. You helped us all right out of dinner. And now that I've seen your struggle, I have no choice but to join in this vicious cycle of charity. Here, I'll lend you a hand.
All of this stuff is pretty heavy. Are you sure you can handle it?
You insult me. And no, I can't. I'll only carry the books and offer my support as you handle the rest.
See, I like that one. All right, and finally, Claude and Lysithea. That's Marianne.
Ah, so I see. If one were to combine this incantation method with the power of a crest, then in theory, it should...
Hey there. Still studying, are we? Isn't it past your bedtime?
Claude, I really don't appreciate you interrupting me right now.
But if you don't get your sleep, you're never gonna grow big and strong.
Uh-huh. The last thing I need is you fretting over me as though I'm some child. I'm only a few years younger than you know. Hardly worth noting. Furthermore, my grades in magic and basically every other subject are far higher than yours.
Whoa there. I'm not trying to treat you like a child, I promise. This is me treating you like a princess. Now, come along, princess. Brush your teeth and get yourself ready for bed. I could read you a story if that helps.
The audacity! Whatever it is you think you're treating me like, it's unendingly annoying.
If a child and a princess are out, what's left? Should I treat you as a noble hero? Draw your sword, Lysithea. If you wish to continue studying, you must first defeat me in battle. Come now, face me like the hero of legend that you are.
I find myself speechless in the wake of your staggering ignorance. Now, please, leave me be.
Okay, I can take a hint. But in all seriousness, you shouldn't neglect your sleep. You'll fall ill if you push yourself too hard. Oh, and just so you know, I heard a rumor that this library is haunted. It's probably not true, right? Right. Anyhow, I'm off to bed. Good night.
You know, I am suddenly rather sleepy. Excuse me while I see myself out.
No matter how she tries to hide it, she's still a young girl at heart.
That's a good relationship Claude and Lysithea have. The older brother who's trying to... Wait, there's still one to support. Can you not and who? Oh, Bernadette and Dorothy. Wow, I can actually talk to him. Your problem with Bernadette is deep, and you should try listening when they're ready to speak with you. Oh, right, this is gonna come up when I advance the plot. Okay, right, got it. Anywho, next time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we're gonna continue our studies towards the rest of the week. Bernadette and Dorothy are gonna be coming to my doors rather soon. We're gonna partake in a battle, and we're gonna get ourselves ready to take on those thieves in the north, or was it the east? I don't remember. I'll get there at some point. For some reason, they scheduled me with tasks to do at the beginning of the month for the end of the month. What's the deal with that? I'll see you all next time. Later!